Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. Man, P90X3 just keeps revealing lots of surprises. Today's workout, it went really fast. I really enjoyed it. But I'll tell you what, I was humbled greatly on a few moves, only because of balance, pretty much. But I could see where there's just definite areas for improvement. This one was called Eccentric Lower. And what you do in this program is there are different lower body exercises, and you go slow for a 3 count, and then you explode up. With one, it's like down one. Like if you're doing a squat and you hold dumbbells in your hand for extra resistance, so you gotta kind of keep track. So you go down 1, 2, 3, and then stand up real quick. It's not like you explode up like plyometrics or anything like that. And you got a tracking sheet, and most of the moves are, actually I don't even want to say most. All of the moves are 10 reps. So if you're doing squats, it's 10 reps of squats, or if you're doing something on one leg, like a lunge of some sort, 10 on the left, 10 on the right. This one, I needed to. I maybe my ego was going right out of the gate. I don't know. The first one was a squat, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm just gonna grab 2 35-pound dumbbells to really up the resistance. I felt it in my back. And so I made a note on my sheet, and this is important for you that, for you people that don't keep track, to make notes, because a week goes by and you get to that workout again, you kind of forget what you did. So at least you can either use your numbers to improve on or back it off. In that case, I was going to back off because 35s was too much. For most of the moves I did, I used 20-pound dumbbells. There were a couple I did 10. One was something called cross reach. Kind of reminded me of a move in P90X2 where you kind of went down and kind of like a little speed skater squat, and you reached across with your dumbbell. But this one, you're just kind of reaching to the front and you're lunging down while your leg goes back. And you're squatting down, then you go slow up, and then you punch down real quick into the lungy squat, or whatever you want to call it. It's not really a squat, but more of a lunge, except you've got one foot in the air. I know I didn't describe that one too well, but that's the way that one was. Another one, some of the moves I've seen before, but I never thought to add weights to it, or I never thought to do it a certain way. One that was really, I never even thought to do this. I've got Tony Horton power stands, right? And, mainly for push-ups, and I use it for just about anything, plank moves, you name it, because I don't like flattening out my wrist that way and grabbing it that way. I never thought to put both of them together and actually, have my hands down and be able to sit on that and use it for, there's a hip flexor splits that I was wondering if I was even going to be able to balance, but I'll tell you what, my range of motion on that one is, I was all over the place with that. So, but I'll give you, show you what that one looks like a little bit here. There are some moves that aren't any resistance sort of thing. There's, kind of the Russian or Albanian squats where you put your foot back on a, like a chair, and then you lunge down, but you're going really slow. The eccentric, the slow count, and then up. I'm just trying to think if there was one other one I think I was kind of sloppy on, and I'll get it next time. I know I will. It's called an adductor lunge, and when you're at the very beginning of many of these workouts and you're doing that stretch where you just kind of lunge a little bit to the right, you're stretching both hamstrings, and you kind of lunge over to the right and then lunge over. Well, this one you're holding the weight, and you're standing up, and then you kind of go over into that lunge, go down slow, and then when you come up in a standing position, you swing that leg up. And boy, I think I was toe tapping all over the place on that one, trying to get it. But this This one was a pleasant surprise because I saw Eccentric lower. All I could think of was legs and back from P90X, and was kind of, oh no, I'm dreading it. But and maybe in a day or two I might be. But for right now, just one quick thing on soreness. These workouts have always seemed to make you sore in all the right places, but it doesn't seem to take you out of the game for the next workout. It's like they've built in, Tony built in the perfect stretch day or the perfect flexibility day on that very next day that you are probably need it the most, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do another workout. You get a flexibility type of workout with yoga or dynamics or whatever it is. So that has been a pleasant surprise, so that the following day you're ready to go, and you might feel a little bit of soreness, but nothing that's got you hobbling around. So Eccentric lower, really, it's in the books. Week 5 is almost done. I can't believe it. These workouts just fly. So it's really been awesome. There's still time. I don't know if by the time I get this podcast out, if the sale will still be on for the P90X3 deal. But you know what? No matter what, it is a great program. You will absolutely love it. You'll love how you just get a world-class workout in a very, very short time. Go and get it. You got the website below, and then you can join one of our challenge groups and join a bunch of us that are X3ing it up. We've got an X3 superheroes group. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.